Welcome to Go High Level Part 3 Build Out, where the goal of this, you're just watching me work basically. I'm building out a demo sub account that I could then show to my clients or leads that they could eventually buy. So this is an all-in-one. Also, you're just watching me learn Go High Level from scratch to start. Basically, this how to start a marketing agency reselling Go High Level. This is literally kind of documenting my journey. So I want to show you just what I'm doing, my thought process along, so that you can learn something new along the way. So I think for me in the camera right there is actually not bad. Super small, but that way you can see the whole screen. Okay, so basically what we learned in our previous build out is that I got to build everything into a sub account, and that one sub account basically has to have all that's going to be like the template. So when I onboard new clients, everything is going to be in that one account or sub account. I'll use that to make the automations, the websites, and everything, and then I can use that to copy as a snapshot and then deploy to when we start onboarding clients. Very interesting. So what I've already done is created another account. I have two accounts, one for the main website, one for it's just another account completely blank. I called it S for snapshot. So it's going to be my template account, and for the niche is going to be for microblading. Cool. So now I'm going to go up to my agency view, which I'm already in. This is my agency dashboard. So now we're going to create an account snapshot and then load it into the sub account. So create snapshot. This is going to be microblading. There we're going to take it from, because I did all the work in simple text skills, this one. So we're going to take it from that one to create a snapshot. We're going to take, oh wait, I can even be specific. Oh, it's going to, oh no, no, it doesn't matter. Okay, so it's just going to take everything. So yeah, take everything, and then we'll buy a domain, we'll host it. That way I could give that URL to demos, because I'll be doing presentations to these leads. And then nice. So now we got that, which I think is done, because now create a new account. Oh, that creates a new account right off the sub account. Oh, that's cool. So I could delete the other one. I don't, because then I'll just add it. So technically from here, since I created their account, manage, I could load a snapshot. And there's my own, which is microblading. They have a bunch of other niches. That's pretty dope. Proceed. Oh, and I could be specific as far as what. Now this is where this will save me a little time from. I don't need this one. That's going to be the main one there. These are the different things that's been built. I don't need the bot training. Skip that. We're going to do that from scratch. Custom fields. I don't have any custom fields actually. Custom fields, custom fields. No, I'm not using any custom fields just yet. So that's good to know. So we're just going to skip all that. Dashboards. There's no dashboards built. Forms, we do have forms, but I don't need this form, because I was kind of building this already existing in my already account. Let me also open up live stream, see if anyone's in the chat. Here. And I guess I'll put this here. Cool. Okay. Okay, just kind of getting a little organized, and I could clean up my own account, which is nice. Yo, what's up, Joseph? Great to see you, Joseph. We're just building snapshots in it. Okay, I'm just making sure I got everything. And I have my checklist. Okay, so we created snapshots. I'm learning so much, honestly. Okay. There's our websites. I don't don't need. Everything's built in Empire, so we'll take that one and don't need simple. Then I could go and delete everything, which is nice. Pipelines, there's no pipelines. Skip the pipelines because there's only one. Surveys, don't bring in the survey. Calendar groups, yes, bring in the calendar groups. Email and text. No, we didn't do any text. Oh yeah, those are templates. We didn't build any templates. The workflows, this is most importantly. So I'm giving my mind a break and I'll pick up. Dude, put your question in the chat, Joseph. I love to help a fellow GoHighLevel uh, partner because we could learn together. If you have questions, I'm learning. I'm like 5 weeks into my learning journey of like GoHighLevel. So I'm targeting a specific niche, and I'm right now building a demo, a sub account to show to this niche. And microblading basically is the niche I'm going after, and then yeah, then I'm pretty much cold calling them. I'll be completely transparent. I'm just cold calling them, showing them the demo, and then booking them. So now, let's see. Okay, micro. So right now, I'm just learning sub accounts too, which is actually kind of cool. So we already created a sub account, and we're now. It does require some pictures. Would it be easier to send it to you on school? Yeah, throw me in. Yeah, message me on school. Definitely. More pro tips if you're in the school community. Dope. I'll bring that up. Send me a tag when you dropped it in there, and then I'll see it. That's a great thing. Super cool. Okay, workflows, microblading, everything's in that folder. I haven't built in the automations yet, so we could skip that. So let's just review. We're bringing over these calendars. Don't need this calendar. Bot training. No, we're going to build that from scratch. No custom fields, no dashboards. Forms. Go calendar form. Yes, these are the two calendars that I created. Actually, website form. Oh yeah, two forms. Yeah. Bring. Technically, I don't think I need this one. Skip, because there's only one form, which is the form on the website. There's the calendar form. That's just basic. Coaching website. This is the funnel, so everything's built in Empire Pro Tools. I don't have the coaching. I don't need simple. Perfect. No pipeline. We're building scratch. Survey's good. Calendar. Yep, because we did our groups, and then we're not doing text, and then we're only adding one workflow, which I can just start from scratch technically, because I haven't built any of the workflows yet. Okay, that's cool. Nice. This is so dope. Nice. Oh, I appreciate you, Joseph. Let's take a look. Look at school community. Let's take a look. Okay. Okay. So I'm type of, I'm making an AI automation agency. Oh, wait. Right about. Okay, cool. So let's do some context. So there's more other people that will have the question and learn too. So I'm sorry for the reply. This earlier today. I'm making an AI automation agency. Congratulations. I have a GHL. Yep. Webinar funnel, social media automation, webinar outro, intro. Okay, cool. Onboarding funnel, cold emails. Perfect. Looking good. I am looking to deal with high ticket clients in my niche. Awesome. I currently have my first client. Congratulations, your family client. Dude, Joseph, congratulations, man. Okay. I will tweak it to apply for a hyper niche and then scale with the funnel and solutions from there. Awesome. My client has a local established business. Awesome. 20 years of personal basketball training. Awesome. Cool. Has social media presence. Okay. My current project that I have for the week is to onboard, integrate my client into GHL funnels, and I'm making a new business page. Okay, to update CMC for integration. Cool. I'm using Bolt and prior. Oh, problem right there. Hold on. Wait, why are you using Bolt? And so to integrate the client into the GoHighLevel funnels, and I'm making a new business page to update and seamless integration. I'm using Bolt and prior developer knowledge to fine tune further. Technically, you don't need that. I'm currently trying to make an email response. I don't know if it's relevant, but technically you don't want to build any of the website outside of GoHighLevel. You just want to build, you technically want to build the website, and then second, you want to build funnels for them. That's the main thing. You shouldn't have to use Bolt or any other, or nothing developer, nothing to code. Let's see. I'm currently trying to make an email response in automation workflow. Cool. I'm trying to make an email that prints out all of the fields and the criteria from the forms to the owner. Okay. Gotcha. I know what you're doing. Okay. I sent the query keys to the responding values on the form. I can include those screenshots as well. However, it says my dynamic variables for phone email or phone are wrong. Okay. Create a contact, create contact action. Gotcha. Pick 2 is your email template. Pick 3 is okay. Cool. Cool. Okay. So filling out the form, and then you got your contact names. What type of work are you doing? What are you doing? Your training, your skill level, your purpose of training. Okay, so they're filling out the form, and then you're mapping those over to the contact. Gotcha. Yeah, creating contact. Okay, so you're mapping all that information into the contact. Gotcha. Okay, and then here's the email. Right, second one is the email template. Yep, pre-populating all of that. Contact skills training. Okay, gotcha. It's quick to get a new landing page. Hey, for sure. That's totally cool. It's like whatever tools you're comfortable with. Cause like I'm like super skilled in like lead pages, but like, so it's really whatever you're more most comfortable with. I get it. Trying to just build an MVP with them. Okay, so then you got your emails that you're doing with them, and your workflow. Okay, so event, new contact. They sign up, create the contact. Are they a new client? Branch, new client tag, and then if they choose interactive training, and then when the conditions are met, send an email. So here's what I'm first going to recommend, just because the context. So there's two ways to solve this. Think of it like the first thing is this is your first client, and they're a local established business and 20 years of personal basketball training and stuff, and then you're trying to onboard them and then integrate them into GoHighLevels and stuff like that. So it sounds like they're not in GoHighLevel just yet, as far as like they're not actually in your sub account and actually been using it for a while. This is like, hey, let me build everything from scratch before I show them, if I understand that right. Because you can go ahead and drop that in the chat. I know YouTube has like a 15-second delay, because dealing with forms, the first thing, like so starting off, I'm always just trying to make it like easy. I don't try and automate too much in the business. Like just having them, just send them a notification that a new form, honestly, like the easy way. Because okay, cool, that's Joseph. Okay, cool, thank you, Joseph. So check this out. Number one, here, as much as we want to automate as much as possible, especially right off the bat, this is the first time the business owner is going to be like getting used to GoHighLevel. So I wouldn't try and automate so much, because see how you're already hitting a blocker. And I want to make it super simple. Like, say, for example, it's just really simplifying first off your automation. I wouldn't even do the branching, and I wouldn't even do, I would literally have, once it creates the contact, it literally just sends them a confirmation email and then sends an email to the business owner with the details of the form. Like, I would just, even that is already a huge benefit to them. And then you could link to the forms in GoHighLevel for them to like review the responses. Because I built forms and for one of my funnels, and what I found is the forms are going to change, the workflow is going to change, and so I like to make it just super simple and reliable as far as the automation. So like, hey, when they fill out the form, go ahead and create the contact, send an email to the business owner with, hey, here's all the details of what they filled out on the form. Honestly, you could even cheat and make it even simpler for the confirmation email, because I've done this before. For the confirmation email, I wouldn't put all the details in the confirmation email. That's nice. But I would actually just put, I would be even lazier and just say, hey, new contact, send an email. send them an email and say, hey, new contact has filled out the form. John Smith has filled out the form. You could get the name super easy. And then I would hyperlink. I have it bookmarked. I bookmarked the survey forms, so the submission responses. Because then I would just take this, because this link never changes. I would just take this link and then drop that right below the contact name. So the business owner is like, oh, cool, John Smith filled out the form. Let me click the link to check out the response. It pushes them already into GoHighLevel, so they should start getting more comfortable with GoHighLevel and where things are and where to find information. And then, because I did this form and I was like, oh, because I was doing a qualification form, same thing, like, and I just looked at the responses and I was like, oh, okay, they didn't qualify, or they qualified, or they didn't qualify. And I would just delete the name, going, okay, I know what needs to do. And I would just go to the contact, and then I would go to from the contact, and then I would just send them an email going, hey, John Smith. Because the next thing is what would make it even more next level, which is very helpful, is under emails, pre-response templates, which is like these snippets right here. These are really helpful, because once I'm like, okay, they're qualified or they're not qualified, me as the business owner, let me make that decision. And then pre-made templates for me to be like, okay, this person doesn't qualify, but I could still turn them into a sale. So I created a snippet here. It's a pre-made template email. And so I could go, oh, coaching system. Hey, John, thanks for reaching out. You don't qualify for our offer, but I still want to give you more information to see if I could still maybe potentially turn you into a sale, like downsell them something else, for example. This made it very easy, where, because a lot of people, they make the automations a little too complex. I'm just like, hey, send a notification, and the email, because let me show you one, like, so one automation, I guess, kind of like, when they fill out the form on the website, look, my automations are super simple. Like this automation, um, all it is when they fill out the form on the website, the thank you page is the calendar booking page. So most people won't fill out the calendar booking page. So all this does is, my first email when they first fill out the form is like, hey, create the contact, send a mobile notification, create the opportunity, wait 10 minutes for them to fill out the book a call, or basically fill out the application. If they don't fill out the application, then go ahead and email them every single day and remind them, hey, thank you for your interest. Please, here's a link to the survey form. Please fill out the form. It takes 1 minute, whatever. And then once they fill out the survey, then I have here, because they'll fill out the survey and then they'll get time to book on the calendar if they qualify. And then once they book on the calendar, then I'm like, okay, cool. Create the opportunity, send me a notification that someone's booked on the calendar, remove them from the first automation workflow, and then just send an email to me or my team. You can see here, like, look at mine. New application, first name. Here's their email, so I know where to find them in the survey form. And then this is just a hard-coded hyperlink that will take me directly to the survey page. So that I'm like, okay, let me look for John Smith. Here's John Smith. Let me look at their answers, and then let me decide what I want to do as the business owner. But like, okay, I need to respond to them. Let me go to the contacts. I'll send them a message. And that's one workflow. And then the automations, because as soon as people start getting complex with the automations and stuff like that, and if this and that, unless it's like a super like laborious process or stuff like that, I keep the automations super simple. They make it easier to debug, because GoHighLevel isn't perfect with automations and stuff. But yeah, no, hope that helps. Good questions, Joseph. First off, congratulations on your first client. That is awesome. And now you could kind of like pick up what I'm doing right now, where um, no, I'm super helpful. That I'm glad I could help in some way. Because yeah, my automations are super simple, so that way I could track people where they are in the funnel. Actually, I think I have. Yeah, if I go to Empire Pro Tools, let me show you a demo.com. This was a funnel where I was just targeting just coaches, and they're like, hey, book a private tour. Okay, Mike Smith, email. I'll put my email here, submit. It's like, cool, I got their contact information. That's the bare minimum. Now I have them fill out a survey where it's like, okay, fill out a survey. Hey, do you qualify? Do you have the money? What's the biggest needs? Blah, 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 survey, blah, blah, blah. All these, because I'm doing the survey so that I don't show them my calendar. I only want to show the calendar to leads that are qualified, basically. Let's see what sub accounts we're using on the snapshots. Yes, because now you could get to my stage where I'm literally building one specific snapshot for one specific niche. So it's going to be the demo of the account. I could send it to them. They could play with it. It has its own domain, and then I could literally clone that domain or clone that snapshot, and then onboard a new client, and it has everything done: the website, the automations, the forms, the calendar booking, and it gives them just the foundation for them to now start. Because I need to onboard. Let's say if I close an event, I need to onboard 10 clients at once. Potentially. So I need to make the snapshot super simple, and that's where we are right here. So website.com, for example. Yeah, model my landing page. If you see, if you go to empireprotools.com, you could model this website. This is a perfect model of a funnel, basically. Irresistible offer, great. Here's a video sales letter. You can watch that. Yeah, because the whole point of GoHighLevel is to not jump around to different niches, but only pick one specific niche that you could deploy one specific solution at one price point. And just for, there's two different ways to do the pricing. I'm charging $298 a month just to onboard, and it's a done do it yourself, where I'll give them the snapshot, set their account up, but they have to do the final tweaking as far as like if they want to change the services, if they want to change the logo, change the background, change a couple of the photos. I make it super easy, but that's DIY. They're going to do that. It will take them about 4 to 8 hours to customize it, but then I don't have to do that for their business. Because again, I need to onboard 10 new clients at once without having to do, without a completely different build. So that's why the snapshot process works. So yeah, this is just a landing page. You have a testimonial, and the only thing I'm asking here is phone number and email, and then it goes through a form, and then the thank you page is the calendar booking. And so I just got confirmation mobile. I just got a mobile notification on my phone saying someone filled out the form. So this was when I was targeting coaches, but I mean, to save you kind of some time, I don't target coaches or consultants anymore because they don't have much skin in the game as far as building a scalable business. For example, like I only target business owners that have a physical location because, hey, they have rent due. So they're incentivized to really building out their business. Coaches and consultants are like super diverse. Like one does one thing, one does something different. So they're all their websites are going to look completely their website. They all have shitty websites. They all have horrible funnels. They're all using 14 different tools. None of them are doing email marketing. I know that niche like really well. So that's right. So right now I have a demo by the end of this week. Actually, I have 2 clients I need to show a demo to. So that's why I'm kind of in the process right now of like thinking through that whole process of like, okay, so I have, so right now what I'm doing is literally building out a snapshot that's sole purpose is just going to be the single snapshot to copy paste and deploy to new clients, and then also existing clients to update them with new software updates, basically, which would be really cool. So that's why it's got to be I messed up and put it in my main account. So that's why I'm just kind of creating this sub account. But yeah, glad I could help. Ask the questions. Trust you're on the right path. And I'm really proud of you, Joseph. Congratulations on your first client. So let's see. So back to this. Right now, I created a sub account. We are in the process of I've already created a snapshot. So now we're just installing it into this sub account. And then I could clean it up. So, okay, copying the data. This is so cool. And I put a little acronym of an S to let me know that, okay, in my sub accounts, this is a snapshot. That's its only purpose is just to be the model to create accounts. Okay, so then I'm in my agency view. So now technically I could log into this sub account. Awesome. And if everything worked right, I should have websites. Okay, cool. Yep, that's the website. And then, oh, sweet. That saves me because I don't have to like rebuild it from scratch. So like here is a beautiful website that I'm building. Look at this. Look how beautiful this is. This is way better than all the other. Like there's literally microbleeding services in Beverly Hills, and they don't even have this nice little website. I definitely be taking notes on the previous parts, and I truly appreciate your willingness to help and how simple you demonstrate. Joseph, I'm super grateful that you participating on the streams, ask questions, and this, a lot of this is in. Again, this is also going to be in the AI. I have my own Squid Queen. I think I gotta add you back, but I have my AI mastermind one. It's mostly with AI, but I'm going to be adding a GoHighLevel account here because I want business owners to come in, get AI skills, and then learn how to add GoHighLevel into their business, basically. So thank you so much. Great that you have questions. So we are now. Okay, so I have microblade. So let me now clean this up and then we could get a domain. Okay, so rebuild, done. So let me rebuild this. I don't think I need, this is the old site. Yeah, so we could delete this. Cool. And then I have the home page. I'm not using a thank you page for anything actually. It's so simple. Like everything is just the home page and the calendar page actually. Let me double check. This was the template I started off with. We don't need this. This is gonna be so simple. Okay, perfect. This thank you page, this is from the other site, so I don't need this. Yep, don't need that. Perfect. Delete. Perfect. So now I got the home page and the calendar booking page. So let's take a look at those two. Yep, that's the home page. And then the calendar booking page has the services. Oh, we got to, this is interesting. When you duplicate a snapshot into a sub account, the calendars are um the calendars are in draft mode. So we got to enable them. Okay, so this was the demo calendar I'd use. So we could delete this. So everything I build in this snapshot account is going to be what the clients are going to get basically. So we have 3 services starting off. They're all linked to service there. Let's go. Yeah, see how they're in draft. So when you, this is something when you do your training, um, you'll have to show them how to enable it. So here we're going to edit and activate each of these. Do, 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 do. Edit. Perfect. Ombre browse. Yep. I'm going to leave that because the URL really doesn't matter. Ombre powder browse. Contact name. Yep. Select team member doesn't matter. Yep. That's good. Availability. Yep. Just basic. 60 minutes. Yep. Forms. We have our basic form. Don't even need to change that. Confirmation. What I want to make sure is that it will send a contact confirmation email to the client. Yep. And then I do want to send me a notification. That's cool. So this is right. Customizations. Oh, interesting. It didn't add the pictures. Okay, so that's good to know. Ombre browse. So it doesn't upload image or okay, so when you do a snapshot, it doesn't copy any of the images over. That's interesting. Ombre browse, okay, and then there's nothing for rooms or equipment. Okay, so that's one. Does that activate it? Okay, how do you activate it? So here, oh, activate calendar. There it is. Okay, save. Okay, so that's activated. Let's do the same for tattoo. Tattoo, URL, services group, tattoo. Okay, that's the service. That looks good. Here, Monday through Friday, da 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 da. Okay, cool. Forms and payments. Yep, basic form. Yep, that's good. Send an email. Let's take a look at that template just to take a look at it. Hey, tattoo appointment confirmation. Here's the details. Okay, that works. Cool. And then customizations. Yeah, that's all good. Room and equipment, that's good. Okay, so save. This one's good. Oh, picture too. This is for tattoos. Save. Okay, that's right. Close. That's tattoo. Let's activate it. And then microblading. Let's edit this one. Let's start with the picture. Microblading. Okay, that's right. We have our notification. Let's take a look at that. Contact. Microblading appointment. Hey, you're booked. Microblading. That doesn't need to be capitalized. Okay, microblading. Add to you. First name. Da, da, da. Okay, cool. That looks good. Save. That is saved. Okay, close this out and save. Perfect. Team members. There's no team members here, but I should add myself as a team member. Yeah, because it's even going to be a whole separate app when I do the demo. Okay. Okay, I got to bring my tablet. That's good to know. So let's go to staff. Back to it. Okay. So now, okay, I need to add myself. When I go and do demos, I have to bring my tablet, log into their Wi-Fi, or log in on my phone to this different account. So I'm gonna add myself as an employee. I'm just gonna do this off screen because I don't want to show my email. Here, email is going to be, we're actually going to do plus demo PMU actually, and then calendar doesn't matter. I'm going to create a password too. Just doing this off screen to create a password. Let's hold on. You guys can look at me while I do this real quick. I got to create a password for this sub account so I can log in and test and do all that fun stuff. So, duplicate, edit, cancel, duplicate, main vault, view. Okay, so we have two. Edit this one. This is going to be PM, or I'm just call it PMU, or yeah, PMU demo. Go high level. Go high level should be one word. Then email login is going to be this. Adding my email, creating a password, create a new password. Okay, save that. Cool. Okay, and then copy. I could set the password in it. That's interesting. That's pretty cool. I don't need any signatures, don't need that. Okay, then we could save this. So I'm a user in this sub account now. Give me admin access to everything. That works. Save. Okay, so then I now have a user in it. Back. Okay, so I should actually probably change my name to demo user. Demo user. Save. Okay, now because okay, now I can share my screen again. Cool. So now we have a user which we could finish activating that calendar. So settings, calendar. Okay, so this one, let's edit and let's have this assigned to me as a team member, demo user. That was the new thing. So I had to create a user in order to assign it to the calendar or assign it to the user. Perfect. Okay, let's do the same with this one. Okay, here, select the team member, demo user. That's what we want. Perfect, save. Okay, cool. We could close that and we could finish this one. Edit. Let me just update my notes. Add user. Link. Reactivate calendars. Add new user, reactivate calendars, and add user to calendar. Yeah, okay. Because if I want to, I'm creating a checklist on another screen of like all this. I should actually, yeah, I should actually do this in Notion. Might as well. So, what I do, since you guys are learning awesome, cool things from here, I use Notion for all my knowledge management. I need to create, we're going to add this here, new sub account onboarding checklist. Because when I'm not going to remember all this next week when I onboard new clients. So I need to create a checklist right here. That's why I love Notion. I'll clean this up later. We've added the calendar. There's a couple things that we need to do as far as yeah, trust. Joseph, you're oh man. For a lot of people, just trust. And I'm gonna make Notion super easy in like 5 minutes. Uh, Number one, in the school community, in my community, for a lot of people, the classroom, I'm gonna be at oh, not that one because I'm closing that one. I'm going to be adding a Notion course in here as well too. Trust me, I have a lot of courses. This is basically going to be AI, Notion, productivity, GoHighLevel. It's going to be everything that professional entrepreneurs online are going to need to make more money if they want to run their business online, digital marketing. It's literally going to be the whole mess. It's going to be basically my whole thing on training. Cool. So just glad you put that comment, Joseph, because a lot of people haven't adopted Notion. Trust, you could, if for a lot of people, if you're using Apple Notes, Google Docs, Evernote, or any other note-taking tool, it's horrible. You won't be able to, more importantly, what's called build a digital brain, thanks to Tiago Forte. Like he showed everyone how to build a second brain in Notion, and I'm going to make Notion super easy right now. All you need is to do is go to Notion templates. So by Notion, it's like $10 a month. Let me close this out. Yeah, trust, like Notion has a high learning curve and people make it more complex than it needs to be. This is the whole tutorial with Notion. Buy Notion, all you need is the $10 a month one. If you buy it yearly or if you buy it annually, it's only $10 a month. That's all you need. And then the only template that you need, literally the only template. Let's go. Okay, yeah, here. And then if I go, let's do Notion, they have ones for just documents. So hold on, Notion documents template. So search Notion documents template. I think you could do just the first one. Yeah, do this one and do this one right here. This one that says docs. It's completely free. Take this one. View template. We could view it. You really just need like this view right here. Call it documents, bookmark it, and save everything in documents. Don't build dashboards. Don't create other lists. Just create one database, call it documents, save everything in here. You need a column that says last edit. This is important. Add this, make sure it has this column called last edits, because every time you edit, it will timestamp it of when a new column's been edited. And then the only thing you add is a sort, and you sort by last edit descending. So what that's going to do is any documents that you've worked with recently are always going to be at the top no matter what. Makes it very easy to find. And then if you need to search for anything, you have the search feature right here. You can start typing keywords. That's the most of it. That's all I would say for adding Notion, because now you have one database, one bookmark to go to where you're like, and I literally save everything from, like, I have all my documents and notes is just in one master list, and makes it very easy to find it. That's all Notion. Don't do dashboards, don't do relational databases, don't get crazy with adding fields. That's all you need. So right now you can see here I have one list documents. I'm not going to go to my document list, but all it is give it a title. Sometimes I have stuff that's like a notebook, a reference is really the only two things. That's extra. You don't have to do that. But it's more, I have some context like why is this important? But the only field that's most important is this last modified right here, so that I have that sort in the database. And then no matter what, all the most recent notes that I'm working on, they're always at the top. They're always very easy to find. And Notion is superior, just for a lot of people who haven't jumped on. Notion is superior. Let's take, for example, I have a list. You don't have to do this, but this is a swipe file. This is a list of 12,053 marketing funnels for across so many different industries. I index them. So like, say for example, I was looking at this competitor who builds websites and bots. This is this dude's entire funnel. But if you notice, this is the most important thing. There's what I call multimedia in here. There's different media types. There's a video. So most business owners are now using ChatGPT, but so this is a video from his Facebook ad. This is his landing page. This is an image. So we have video, images, we have hyperlinks. It could take me directly to that link so I could go and see his funnel. Because I'm a marketing consultant, so I have to study other funnels to how to build for different clients and industries. So I have his entire funnel documented here, because maybe 6 months from now, he may change his marketing funnel. He may, so I have actually his old version compared to his new version. So I see the different things he changes, and it's all saved. So I have, and then you have a table of contents. So I can see the TikTok ad that led to the webinar landing page, that led to the thank you page, that led to the sales page. Here's the webinar, here's his lead magnet, and here's his old webinar landing page. And the whole goal is save it, screenshot it, or give it to Notion basically, because you could give a video, an image, a link. This is a PDF file right here, this one right here. So if I open this, view original, this is a PDF document right here. So I'll take a PDF document, a screenshot of his previous page. So again, PDF files, images, video files, everything's saved in here. Here's his whole webinar, or his one of his entry webinars. Great. Here's his sales page. He's selling, He's basically just selling ManyChat for $2,500, which is super annoying. But here's a sales page. So I have this here because if I need to create a sales page, this guy has spent hundreds of thousands of dollars and more than a year optimizing his funnel. So I'm literally just going to copy his funnel whenever I want to create a similar funnel, something like that. Like, and he's using, the funny enough thing, he's using GoHighLevel. Like if you go to the checkout page and then you go to this thing's called Wappalizer, it will tell you like what people are building it. This is built with GoHighLevel. So it's very interesting to see that. And then you see screenshots. So that's why. So like again, this is a database, a whole list. These are all marketing funnels. There's over 1,200 in here, and I reference them for whenever I want to see competitors, if I want to enter a space, if I want to. I mean, that's the power of Notion, where I don't have to remember photos, documents, screenshots, notes. Everything in my brain is in Notion. So that's why Notion is really important. If you guys So that's why I'm like, okay, create a list, documents. I need to create a checklist for new sub account onboarding checklist. Very cool. Because eventually I'll give this to like a VA and they'll onboard clients. So I don't have to onboard clients. They just have to, this is what's now would technically be called a standard operating procedure. So it'll be a checklist, step one to step done that. So for example, I need the website set up. So just adding notes here, because like next week I'm not going to remember what I need to do to onboard a new client, for example. So that's why here I need to, like, say for example, create. So actually from snapshots, all right, it's basically agency view from snapshots, create new account and add contact information. Then once that's in there, then I need to add users, mainly as the business owner, and team, for example, their name and email. So they have access to the account. That would just be, so we'll call this create sub account and load snapshot. So that's that process. Then for the website, okay, so that needs that user. Don't have to worry about that. PSU HighLevel, don't worry about that. We need to calendar setup. So that's where it's here. It's like I need to reactivate build webs. I don't have to do that. I don't have to do the domain. I don't have to do any of that. So this is just a placeholder for right now. So now I have a starting checklist. So when when I'm going to onboard new clients using GoHighLevel, I now know what I'm going to do, because I'm basically loading a new snapshot in for this process anyway. So and then this is interesting for I also need to I need a Google Drive. We'll call this digital assets. Create Google Drive with, actually, it's not going to be a Google Drive. It's going to be a Canva. Create Canva folder with templates for GoHighLevel for users to create assets. So I'm going to have to create that folder, which I technically have right now, because I noticed for when I set up the calendar, reactivate calendars and add service thumbnail. And then I need to add the users for each calendar. So this is going to be for each calendar. Yeah. Okay, for each calendar, reactivate the calendar, add the thumbnail, and then add the user, which has been created up here. So the user will show up. And then just because new user onboarding survey, I need to gather information from the business owner to use to set up the account. That is going to be business owner name and email, team's name and email, their list of services. We're not going to do a whole build out of those services per se, but actually, we're going to have the business owner do that technically. So we don't have to get that crazy, but I just want to make sure they have a good experience basically. Cool. So now I know. So I'm technically going through the process of onboarding because, again, I'll give this to a VA and then they'll do the onboarding process every time I have. Because, again, I got onboard 10 clients at a time. So that's why I got to systematize this process. Okay. So now we're adding the team member that now they're added and we're learning the nuances of GoHighLevel along the way. So click save. And then if anyone's interested, there's a link in the description of this YouTube video. You could book time on my calendar if you want to hire me to help you build out your GoHighLevel or give you strategy on your business model or help you with targeting clients or any of the technical or business of it. Feel free to book time. Of course, I'm going to charge for it, but you'll get the answers that you need so that you can start your own GoHighLevel agency and scale. So right here, this is microblading. Perfect. Save. Okay, so now close. So now we should have all three of our calendars activated. And then now when I go to the website, sites, nothing under funnels, website here. I'm just going to rename this, edit, settings. We're going to call this, I'm just going to call this website. Doesn't matter. Oh, I got to buy a domain to hook this up. Image, payment, don't need payment mode, don't need credit card. Yes, optimized Java. That's cool. Okay. So now we have the home page and the calendar page, which now the calendar page should populate with services, which it does, but it's not showing the images for them. Yep, that looks good. Okay. Why is it not showing the images for them? So let's duplicate this. Let's go to our calendars page. Okay, so if we go to groups, services, copy the link, we can see it's not showing. So that is probably because, here, yeah, it didn't, oh, I didn't save it. Okay, that's cool. So Ombre Browse, I know why. It just didn't save. Cool. That's, is that Ombre? Or is that microblading? Hold on. Ombre. Yeah, there you go. Okay, save. Now we can close. That's Ombre. Let's do tattoo. Edit. Tattoo. Yeah, I just didn't save. Okay, save. Close. Microblading. Oh, it's interesting. Microblading save. but it's not showing the services. That's interesting. Is it because of the logo? Let's see. Microblading. Save. No, it's not because of that. Wait. Okay. Do we have the cover image? Okay. Title, description, details. Forms, availability. Yep, that's right. That's right. That's right. It's adding to the services folder, right? Yeah, so it's going to show there. Microblading, demo user. Yeah. So if we go back to the site, just double check. Actually, not that one. This one. Okay. Let's go back. Let's go to our group. Services. It's Neo. I'm curious what Neo does. Neo. Neo versus Classic. Oh, that's important to know. See, there's Classic. That's Neo. So we got to make sure all of them say Neo. So go to Services, Edit, and change template to Neo. So what I'm going to do is, again, checklist. Here, that's important to do. So then go to, is it groups? See, and then I could just upload an image. I could go calendar, groups, click edit. It's the three dots. Edit, and then change templates to Neo. FY Classic won't show the images. See, that's nuances. And then all these little details, I don't have to store them in my head. And then when it comes time to, there's a great book, just so you guys, Checklist Manifesto. Great book. Basically, it says if you want to do anything with speed, efficiency, and predictability, create a checklist. That's the TLDR. So that's why here, when I go to create a new client or if I hand this off to a virtual assistant, I'm like, I love adding pictures because this is technically a standard operating procedure. It's a step-by-step guide to help. So my VAs don't have to be experts in GoHighLevel. They could just be anyone, and they could, as long as they could read and follow instructions and look at the picture and be like, oh, here, groups, settings, Neo. Okay, that makes pretty. That's how McDonald's is so successful, is because they don't hire the most expertise people to work in McDonald's. They just have like really simple standard operating procedures that anyone, regardless of their background or experience or age, can execute these tasks over and over and over and make a quote unquote hamburger and just do that at volume. So that's why this is really helpful for a standard operating procedure. And now I'm learning, I'll be all honest, always learning something new about GoHighLevel. So now what that means is if I go back to my calendar, load it, there's my services. Dope. That is so cool. And it's nicely embedded in the web browser, looking nice and clean and sexy. They could select any of the service. They could choose any staff for the demo user. They're going to do it with demo user Sally, John, Bob. We have our time. They could select, they could enter their email, additional informations, and if they want to be part of the marketing thing and schedule. Perfect. Click the button, takes you back to the homepage. Perfect. That's what I want. So now we're jamming. Okay. So let me look at I have another checklist. I have checklist on checklist. Okay. So I could get rid of this as far as my checklist. We've added new users. We've reactivated the campaigns. So now we need to, I think it's time to buy a domain. This is going to be the hardest part. Will there be any conflicts or anything since you've set the logo for microblading as well? So part of my process, for example, this is just a different way to do it. The way they teach GoHighLevel is they teach you to use placeholders and variables. So the business owner just has to go into the settings and change the variables. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to give them a pre-made one. And then it's part of the like I said, for when I onboard new clients, I'm not going to do everything for them, basically. I can't do that at scale. They're going to have to go through 4 to 8 hours of them actually setting up their account and tailoring it to their business, uploading their logo if they want a different background, adding additional services. I'm going to create training videos on how to modify the base template, but they're responsible for doing the work of it. And the reason why is because I'm offering 2 packages. For $298 a month, they could get started with the template and spend 4 hours or 8 hours on a weekend and customize it watching training videos on how to set it up and tailor it to their business. That means less labor for me, and they're responsible for doing it. Plus, we're also going to offer weekly office hours that they could come in, get questions about their setup, because after the base, it's going to be completely custom and tailorized. So I need to make sure they have a really good base to get started with. And then they're responsible for managing, editing, customizing. I'm not doing any of that. I'm just responsible. I'm charging that for the base. So that gets them in at a low price where they could just spend $298 today, get access to the template and start using it. Done. The other side is if they're like not tech savvy or they just want me and my team to build it for them, well, now they're going to spend $1,000 to $2,000 depending on how much work they want for me to come in, and I'll give them a survey and I'll do all this tailoring and customize it to their. I'll add their logo, I'll create the logo, I'll add their services, I'll add their team, I'll do all the little nuances of like the reviews and stuff like that. But I'm going to give them a whole questionnaire of the things of like, give me a list of your name of your teams, give me the list of your team's emails, give me a list of give me your image logo, give me a link to your reviews. I'll pick the top 5 reviews, give me a list of all your services, and then I'll go in and do that and tailor this, but that's going to be an extra $1,000. So I have an upsell and a downsell. The downsell is, hey, get the template, get started today, done. And then they get access to weekly community trainings where they can ask a team member, basically just how same GoHighLevel does a support. It's one to many, where they can ask questions in a group environment and learn how to use, because they need to master the software. We're not going to be managing it for them. But if they want us to do it, then we're charging a premium for it, and then we'll go and do all the work or do all the extra tailoring. But what we're going to give them is basically a base, a website, some basic automation, simple services, calendar booking. And that's more than enough, because from where they're coming from, they have a bunch of different tools. Like I just had a client today reach out. She has a microblading business in San Francisco. She hasn't been able to do email and text marketing. It's been something on her plate. And what that happens is that during the dry months, like December was the worst month for her, she couldn't send out an email blast to send out a promotion because she had everything saved in an Excel sheet running her business off of. She doesn't know how many clients she has. She can't send email blasts. Her website is with GoDaddy, so that's a nightmare. So that's not bringing in clients. She has no funnels. So her business has been losing money every single month because she doesn't have this whole basic system set up properly. Website, CRM, email automation, calendar booking form is the base. And I'm also going to add a chatbot on here too, so that they can have a chatbot, ask questions. It would answer all the questions and nuances. I'm going to give them access to that. And then what I'm going to do is record a YouTube video of how I'm going to have two things. I'm going to have the website with a specific domain I'm going to buy right now. And then I'm going to create a YouTube video of how to, much similar how, I mean, since you guys are watching, if you go to my YouTube video library, I have two videos here. This one and this one. These are GoHighLevel promo videos. This is 2 minutes. It's just a video demo of GoHighLevel, but for technically it's not a demo, it just shows the features. It doesn't actually do a walkthrough, but this is for small businesses. This one, I targeted barbershops, but the problem with barbershops, they don't, their average ticket value of service is like maybe 50 bucks on average. They don't make enough money for them to invest in technology. So that's why all barbershops either have a shitty website, they have no email marketing, they don't have a CRM, they're not running paid ads, and so they're stuck in this limbo where they'll never be able to grow their business ever. Like literally because they don't have a proper marketing funnel. But the problem is you can't charge that much to them because if they're your ideal their client, the problem is they don't make enough money for to justify the cost, honestly. But it depends. Like I'm not going to be charging 97 bucks a month to service barbers. Like that's not profitable for me. Whereas microblading, like their average ticket value is like $200-300, and so that, or even salons average ticket is like a same $200-300 for a salon. So they make more money per customer to justify the expense of not of basically working with the GoHighLevel. Yeah, and see, so like Joseph, I did a month of targeting coaches and consultants. The problem is I could wake up tomorrow and just say automatically say I'm a consultant today, but all of them they're in the same problem. They don't make enough money because they all want to charge high ticket. Unless they're like super established. Like for the super established, like they have to have Google profiles, they have to be making more than 5K a month. Like there's a lot of qualifications. It's really targeting business owners that that's why, let me also show you this. Just please like and subscribe. It helps to grow the channel since I'm giving away a ton of free value. Let me show you something, the top niches you want to see. What I'm going to do is go to my documents, Notion, and I'm going to show you a list of niches that you could go after because I have it saved in Notion. So it's basically my second brain. So it makes it very easy to, okay, cool. So these are a list of niches to go after, top 14. The qualifications of them is that they have a physical location. So they're more invested in there. Yeah, awesome. So helpful. Thank you, Joseph. Yeah, and then I had coaches and consultants. I went after them, but they don't have a physical location, and so they don't make enough. Most coaches and consultants don't make more than like maybe $5,000 a month, which that's the whole problem. And then you can't copy paste. You can't find another code. Each coaching consultant does their business differently. Whereas spas, barbershops, medical spas, wellness center, pet grooming, vets, tutor centers, salons. I like salons are really good. Even car detailing is also really good. There's a ton of cleaning. Everyone's starting a cleaning company side hustle, especially on Reddit. So they're a great demographic. And then you could find these on Google Maps and cold call them. Done. You don't have to spend that much money on leads. And then once you like, say, let's take barbershops or cleaning companies, once you build a template or snapshot and GoHighLevel for one niche, then it becomes very easy to copy paste, do the same thing that I'm doing right now, copy paste for other niches. So yeah. So we learned about Neo. Okay, so now it comes time for domains. This is going to be, well, I'll do domains tonight because that's super boring. It's just trying to find a beauty niche, beautydemo.com or something. I'm going to use, just so you guys know, Pork Bun. I use Pork Bun to buy all my websites. It's super cheap. It's easy. I've never had a problem with it. It's super amazing. You can also use Namecheap. It really doesn't matter. Don't use GoDaddy. GoDaddy's the worst. But Namecheap and Porkbun are super easy to use, and they're very easy to connect with GoHighLevel, for example. So nice, nice, nice. Shout out to Porkbun. I know it's such a funny name, but it's so memorable, which is great. So we're jamming. Okay, so we rebuilt the website. I'll do the demo tonight. Let's get into automations. Let's get into some fun stuff. So I'll also, once I buy the domain, update the website links and calendar links. So they all links together. So I'll do that later. But let's now work on the automations. Jaden Martinez, welcome to the party. I appreciate each and every one of you for taking time out of your day to hang out with me and nerd out and kind of build. This is like the stuff they don't show you in those YouTube tutorials of like, here's how to build a GoHighLevel account in 10 minutes, go. And you're like, what? Yo, the J Squad is here. Joseph, Jaden, and Jonathan. Shout out to the J's. You guys are awesome. I appreciate each and every one of you. Now we're going to get nerdy. Now this is super fun because now we're going to get into the automations, and I'm going to make my automations are super simple because they're just reliable, because mostly what needs to happen is the business owner just needs to be notified on their mobile app when a customer fills out the form or when they book on the website. That's pretty much it. So this is going to be very fun. So let's go first to my forms. Now here, since you guys are also, this is a pro tip, all forms and calendars have to be named with a version number. This is very important. This is thinking strategically long term. Once you have like 50 clients under your GoHighLevel account, which I pray each and every one of you will soon, I'm going to call this website form V1, version 1. This is important because once you deploy a snapshot to a sub account, they're going to start changing forms, changing automations, changing websites, adding email automation. They're going to be customized. So everyone is going to be different once they install the snapshot. The nice thing that you want to do is I want to be able to release new features to my sub accounts to say, hey, we have a new automation for text automation. I'm going to build it in my sub account and give it to you guys, and you guys could choose if you want to add it. So that way I could, because they're on the subscription since I'm charging $297 a month for my account for these people, part of the service is they get two things. One is access to, it may be a school community. I think I may do it in a school community. Yeah, I'm going to do it in a school community so that they could get office hours, courses on how to customize GoHighLevel for themselves. I really want to empower them to be GoHighLevel experts. So it takes off the labor off from my plate. I don't have to hire teams to manage for them. If they want changes, they should be experts. They're responsible. And I could charge a lower ticket per se. I don't have to charge the $1,000 implementation fee, so I could get more sales on that side. The second is over time, I could give them new releases, new features, new automations, new funnels, lead magnet funnel, text automation, whatever. But the important thing to do that is when it comes to forms, calendars, and especially automations, most importantly is automations, you need to add version numbers. So since this is my snapshot, if I want to create a new automation, I'm going to create a new automation or form and call it version 2. So that when you deploy it, if you do a mass update, which you have the ability in your agency account, again, I just learned this today, which is kind of cool. You don't override or delete what their current setup is. So if they have a workflow automation with a bunch of custom emails, if you mass update everyone with a snapshot, it will override the original version 1, which is very important. So potentially you could delete a lot of people's work, which would suck. So that's why you would just create another automation, call it version 2, and then you could push out releases and they could choose if they want to just update their account with version 1, version 2, version 3, version 4, whatever, something like that. So that's a super, super pro tip. Let's see. Okay, so we are jamming right now. So now the most fun part is automations. And let me also, I want to do the same for calendars. Well, I can't really do it for calendars because it uses the same name as the service as this right here. So you can't really do versions with calendars. Just something to note. Okay, so what I do want to do is let's go. So I have my forms. The forms are on the website. Let's just double check. Yep, form on the website, name, phone number, new. Messaging is missing, so a custom field there. So I didn't add custom fields when I did the snapshot. That was just something. So if we go, let's go back. Forms, builder, form one. I want to add a custom field, a multi-line. Call this message. Make it required. No, not required. It's optional. And then, yeah, that's all I want. Cool. Save. So first name, so if they want to just fill out the form and contact the business, send them a message, or just have the contact number. Super easy, simple. Website form V1. Oh, most importantly too, here under options, on submit, thank you, our team will contact you shortly. This is dope because then I don't have to build a thank you page and link this to a thank you page. One less page. I'm trying to make the website as simple and reliable as possible because people make the mistake of building a very complex website and then wonder why they're not turning clicks into customers. So that's why it's like I'm taking the 10 years of me doing marketing and building funnels to like build the most reliable website funnel. So regardless of the business, they could get a higher conversion on website leads to visitors. Okay. So I've noticed when you make an edit on the form, you have to go back to the website and you have to reload the web. Oh no, that's it. Okay, cool. Save. We have our SEO data, images, the name, the text. That looks cool. Publish. Oh no, don't publish yet. Don't worry. Okay, cool. So we should have our form because we'll do form automation next and then we'll do calendar automation next. And then I got to do, once I get the domain, I got to also buy the domain and connect it to GoHighLevel. And then I'll also need to, I have a checklist on another page. I also need to link the email domain settings so it gets to send emails. And then, and then, and then update email automation with new domain, and then test emails. So that's just something I'll do that tonight because I don't want to bore you guys with the process of buying a domain. That could be a hit or miss. It could take 10 minutes or it could take 2 hours trying to find the right short name and then going back and forth with ChatGPT going, give me another 10 names, another 10 names. So now, okay, so update that. Okay, add automation for when they fill out the website. So what I want to do is go to automations. I don't think we're going to create folders. We're just going to create simple ones. Let's just create from scratch. Awesome. Now we get nerdy with automations. Okay, so this is going to be website website form inquiry. So when they go to the website, they fill out the form and they ask a question. Great. Triggers when form is submitted. Which form? Add filters. When the form is our website form V1. Save. Now, GoHighLevel is automatically going to create a contact, so I don't have to do that. But okay, wait. I got to create the opportunity next. So stay here. Let's create our sales pipeline. You can see how much work goes into building a snapshot. It's a lot. But once it's built once and it's you have that base, then it becomes easy. It's more valuable than like the current setup of what they have. Um I do want to number that as well too, because I like automating my automations. One, so like step one, step two, step three. I like doing that, and then V1. So then we could do different versions, and then what I need to add is a pipeline. So here, create a pipeline, create a new pipeline, pipeline name, um, sales pipeline. New lead, follow up, meaning that they've reached. No new lead means no one in the business has touched this lead. Follow up if they need to like follow up, send emails, answer questions, get back to the person, so they know they're processing all the new leads. Like someone once told me, poorly phrased, a big thing is automating 80% of the work the base, and then you go from there. Yeah, it's and the automations is just mobile notification when they fill out the form on the website, and mobile notification they fill out a calendar booking. That's it. I don't even want to send emails to the business owner, because the business owner has like will get 100 emails anyways. I don't want to send them. I just want to. It's so addicting when they're on their phone and they get notifications saying new contact filled out the form, or new calendar booking, or payment received. That's the most three notifications I want to send to them on their mobile phone. So it makes it super nice. New lead follow up, calendar booked, or appointment booked, or calendar booked, calendar booked, and then um, uh, yeah, let's just make it simple. Won and lost. What does that mean? Meaning once they've came in for a service, I'm thinking, because I kind of want, I'm gonna keep it simple. Later I could do an automation for like getting reviews. So like if this is their first time, actually yeah, this is gonna be cool. I'm gonna call this get Google get review, or send review. Yeah, get review. And then call this one, call this one lost. Because another valuable thing with the businesses is after they've come in for their service and they've worked with the business, they got their haircut, they got the car fixed, whatever, they got a haircut. I want the business owner to take it and move it to get review, so that it will tell the system like, hey, they successfully came in for their appointment. Also, I also kind of want reschedule, because not everyone will show up for their appointment, so I want something for the business owner to like drop them into a reschedule, because this would trigger an automation to send emails. Let me make a note of that. Create automation for reschedule, and create automation for get Google review. um, because some of them will, whatever life they have to reschedule just for whatever life. So I want to put them in a reschedule status so that it could send a message off to say, I put them in basically a 30-day email campaign to say, hey, reschedule, hey, reschedule, hey, reschedule. So no one falls through the cracks. That's important. Then they calendar booked, it removes them from all the automation. Then if they come in for a service and they're finished, then move them from calendar book to get review. The business owner would do that on the spot. That will probably delay an hour, and then send an email to that customer saying, hey, I hope you had a great time at our business. We would love it so much and give you a discount if you leave us a Google review. So that's how business owners could collect Google reviews. So that was just a one or two email automation, and then we'll probably automatically just update it to status one, meaning they're an active client basically. And then lost is maybe they followed up, they canceled, or they said they're not interested, or prices are too expensive, whatever, saving them in a closed lost, because 6 months from now or even a year from now, you can still email that lead and say, hey, we would love to have you come back in. It's called an email reactivation campaign. I would love to have you come back in and say, and here's a coupon, here's a discount. That way, during the slow months, they don't have to spend money on ads or creating content and hoping to get new clients, because the most expensive part to a business is a new client. So they could just send in December, we sent an email blast to all the leads that didn't do business with some of my clients. They just they signed up for the service, but they never bought for whatever reason. So we sent out an email campaign, and then we got like 5 clients like 24 hours later. So that's super valuable. So now I have a sales pipeline. You guys are getting all the advanced stuff. So now what I want to do is, first, let's do the system stuff. So create an opportunity. There's our sales pipeline. Pipeline stage is a new lead. What's the opportunity name is going to be, I just want their contact first name. Perfect. Opportunity source, we're going to say this is from the website. Lead value blank, status is open, and allow the opportunity to move to any previous stage. Yes. And I don't want duplicates. Save. Cool. Now we're going to, do I want to send them a thank you message saying thank you so much? No. Yeah, I could. I could. Sure. Send email. From name. Business name. From email. I'm just going to put my email for now. Subject line. Thank you. Hi, Bob Jelly. So first name, contact. This is getting too much with automation, but it's nice. Thank you for reaching out to us. We received your message. Our team will contact you within 48 hours. Have a blessed day. Business owner's name. Business name. So that's simple. I don't need to test. Just something simple. We're like, yo, we got your message. That's cool. That's going to go to also to, wait. Where do you add the email? Send email. Send. Did I do that wrong? What's the email? Yeah, send email. Action name, send email. Email to lead. Could you create those as custom values as part of your onboarding and then dynamically? I want, this is just a personal preference. I personally want to avoid custom values because I'd rather them go into the actual whatever website form, email, and have them actually update it or personalize it, because the email, it doesn't save them that much time. And then if they want to change it, then all of a sudden, or they want to personalize it a little bit more, all of a sudden all the variables become useless. So I find, so it's just a personal preference kind of thing. As part of my training doc, when they sign up, they're going to go in. I'm going to have them walk them through like, hey, we're going to update this automation, insert your business owner's name, and then also insert your business name here. Cause they have some weird, so I've had clients where they want to put like all sorts of weird stuff down here to like personalize it, which is cool. But what, am I missing something? Send an email to the contact. Okay, so it triggers it automatically. Cool. I was looking for the field to like enter the or pre-populate with the variable for the name, but it does it automatically. Okay, cool. I just want to make sure. Save, send email to lead, and then we can just send email to lead confirmation. Because I also, especially this is another good practice, being very descriptive with the action names, because either your team is going to go in and they never built this. Same thing with the clients when they go in and they want to edit it, they didn't build it. So it helps to make it very explicit. Like here, when form submitted, can you workflow right here, like um, website form submitted, like changing this here so that they can literally read, oh, the website form was submitted. Okay, it's going to create an opportunity. And then it's going to send email to lead for confirmation. So right off the bat, they could read this and explicitly know, oh, okay, I can see what this email. That way you don't have to like go in and edit and all that. And then, okay, so we've added their status. We sent them a confirmation email. We put them in new lead, new status. I need to send, I love, this is probably the best part. My favorite is just send an internal notification. Send notif, notif, notification to team app. It's going to be a notification, new lead. And then here is just going to be the contact's first name. Here's something pro tip. Pro tip. Your clients will love you if you do this. They have so much fun about this. They get excited. Is adding emojis for the icons. So I'm going to add an email. Actually, it's I think it's letter or mail. It's mail. Mail. This one. And then adding that here. Just doing that, clients love, because they could look at their phone and they can see, email emoji, I just got a new lead, rather than kind of lead. Is just, it's the little things. And that's more than enough. Send it to the opportunity page, and then that's it. Just notify the users. That's cool. Oh yeah, there's just notify all users right now. And then click save. That's the most of the automation when the user fills out the form. And now let's test it. What I'm going to do is just move my email to another screen. I don't want to, please forgive me, I don't want to share my email on this. Okay, cool. And then now we're going to go to back. Actually, something cool. We need to publish it. That's important. And then we need to add sticky note. What this automation does when a user lead fills out the form on the contact page, creates a opportunity, status equals new lead, and then sends, can we zoom in? Yeah, sends confirmation email to lead, and then notifies team on app, mobile app, of new message. That way, notifies. Cool. What does it do? Perfect. That's a little pro tip right there, because I'm going to hand this off to Oh shoot. I gotta zoom. Oh shoot. I zoomed in too much. Hold on. Oh, there we go. Zoom out. There you go, Mac. Then I can zoom in. There we go. Zoom in. Oh, beautiful. This is how you build automations right here. Because now my team could read this and know exactly what this does. And then also when we give this over to the business owner can read this and know exactly what this does. Because I want to also empower them. I don't want it to be like a black box because then they have to depend on us for any change. And I'm like, no, you guys own the system. You guys are going to tailor it however and how often that you guys want. So now the fun part is we get to test. This is exciting. So if we go to sites, website here, go here because it doesn't have a domain. Cool. Does this? Oh no, it doesn't do it. Okay, cool. I got to link those. So Cunha test one. Whenever I do testing, I add numbers. Cunha test 1, Cunha test 2, Cunha test 3. That lets me know in my team that 1, it's a test record. 2 is that let's see, 423 dot 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 dot. Just a fake number. Message here. Yeah, this and they great comment, Joseph, because whenever you watch tutorials, every business is different. They don't show you like the what I call the boring stuff, the literally troubleshooting of like what is the process to set up everything from scratch. And yes, I mean, yeah, this video is going to be like 2 hours, but this is the stuff like when I'm setting up a new client because I've been building funnels with all sorts of other stuff. So look, I had sent confirmation email. This is helpful because I don't have to build a thank you page. Super simple. We want to make this thing simple. And then what happens? Oh, because I'm not technically I'm logged in on another in my another account, so I don't want to log in yet. I'll log in later. I'm sure it sent the notification, but we can see here we have our contact. Perfect. We should have our opportunity. Perfect. There's the opportunity test, website form, value. We can actually, yeah, we'll leave the value there. That's cool. And then technically I should have, yep, here's the email. Hey, Acuna test 1. So did the name. We received your message. Our team will contact you within 48 hours. Have a blessed day. Insert the business owner's name and insert the business name. Perfect. We're just going to always test. Now, something, maybe the test didn't work out. So that's why I do my Acuna test 1, 2. Maybe the data didn't go through. And I'm like, oh, did number 1, number 2 go through? I want to just say insert and then do brackets so that the business owner knows to do this. And again, I'm going to walk insert business owner's name, insert. So it's very explicit. I want to make this dummy proof because if I don't make it dummy proof, I get questions and that takes more time. Save, publish. Congratulations. We did automation number 1. Next is confirmation when they because they'll fill out the form on the website if they have a question. Next is they're just going to book from the calendar. So now we're going to do calendar booking automation. Okay, so this is going to be, that's the most of the automation. Well, I'm going to build 2 other automations, one for rescheduling and then one for Google review. I'll build those out tonight. This is gonna be a dope demo, like showing this to a business owner, be like, oh my God, I don't have any of these features. Again, and the reason why is they're losing money or leads are falling through the cracks, so they don't have a system like this. So we need to calendar booking, calendar booked appointment. That's not spelled right. My spelling is horrible. I rely on Grammarly. V1, remember versions. Cool, let's save. Okay, so now this is going to trigger when the no, it's called appointment. Customer has booked appointment. Filters. Now, technically, I don't want to add a filter because they only have one calendar that's going to be for all services. So it's going to be very simple just because there's three services. So there's three different calendars that are going to get booked. So I'm just going to leave that as save. What we want to do first is GoHighLevel is going to take the challenge. So we want update opportunity, sales pipeline. Now they have calendar booked. The opportunity name is going to be their first name. Yeah, trust. I rely on Grammarly so much. Or even I'll take a word and just dump it into Google search just to spell it for me. Like, trust. Like, we got so much information. Ain't got time to remember everything. So contact's name. Actually, it's just gonna be their first well yeah, it's gonna be their full name because from the calendar booking, if we go settings, calendars, if they book on this calendar, for example, we can actually check by doing the services. So this one, look how beautiful this is. Beautiful. Um, we're asking for their first name and last name, so we'll get their full name from it. By the way, super helps. I have headphones on, so I'm listening to like a music mix this whole time. Highly recommend. Listen to a playlist while you're working. It just helps you to like kind of zone in, ignore any outside distractions. So now I could get their full name. Yeah, full name. Um, for the people that want to get nerdy, this is called object programming. There's a contact object or contact database, and in that database, there's a column for first name and last name. That's kind of like the things there. Contact source, this is calendar. Lead value, we're not going to add a lead, but I do want to show the lead value because that's actually really cool. So um how much is microblading? Let's do $400. Say $400 because the clients will be able to see that value add in the pipeline, and the seeing the total value of like money in pipeline, that's like super motivating for them. New, allowed to go back, don't create duplicates. That looks good because we'll also test this out too. Save. Next, I want to really just send a notification to the team. I like adding emojis. Calendar appointment, we're just going to say their full name. Am I going to put the calendar from contact appointment? The title, yeah, title. And then start date. So I kind of want the start date and then start time. So I can see John did microblading on Saturday at 5 p.m. So they could basically see that. Send it to the opportunity page and just notify. I think that's it. All users for now. Cool. Save. Um, the calendar is already set up to send the contact a confirmation email, so we don't have to do that in here. So that's pretty much it. We're just gonna save. That's cool. Okay, so now let's do a little client now for any service. Update contact in pipe sales pipeline status equals calendar booked, and then send notification to team mobile on mobile app. That's the most. It's super simple. Okay, save. Let's publish, and then we could test that next. That I'm excited for. So I got an email for the confirmation. That looks good. I also got an email to add an account. That's good. Let's see. Okay. Just making sure, checking all the emails. A lot of emails, making sure everything's just cleared. Oh, my group has been archived. That's good. That's okay, cool. So now that's set up. So let's go to workflows. Now we could test. And then we'll take a break. That's pretty much good for our break right now. If we go to, unless you guys want me to keep going, let me know. Because we're jamming. So now we can go to our awesome service here, and let's actually just bring over the calendar. So sites, website. That's awesome. You listen to audiobooks too, Joseph. Same here. And then PMU calendar here. Book your service. I want microblading with this user. Let's do it tomorrow, 8 a.m. Mike, actually, Acuna, test one. My phone number. Let me actually use the same phone number from the contacts. It's a dummy phone number and email, basically. So let me move that. Because then it will update it automatically. 423-855-662. It's a fake number. Like, doesn't matter. And then my email. Looking forward to it. Yeah, opt in. Doesn't do anything. And then send. Wait. Hold on. I have two calendars. That's why. Okay, cool. Actually, two calendars. So 423-855-6623. Email. And then looking forward to it. Yes, confirm. Really doesn't matter. Okay, send. Perfect. So now you should see the opportunity should update. I think this is the coolest. Oh, wait. What? I did create a pipeline. There we go. Yep. That's the coolest thing. It automatically took the person from new lead, and because it matched the name and or the email, it automatically moved them to calendar booking. That is such a powerful automation that most business owners don't have to do. I feel you, Joseph. It's time for a break. This is going to be, I think this is the last part. And then you can see the total value 400, which will subtotal here, which is super awesome. And then I should get a confirmation email. Let's see. I didn't get a confirmation email. So let's take troubleshooting. Let's just troubleshoot that and we'll call it a day. So under settings, calendars, if we go microblading, edit, notifications. I wonder if it's because it's unconfirmed or it's confirmed is the reason why. Notification when an appointment is created and updated and with the confirmed status. So how do you know if an appointment is confirmed? Because technically that should have confirmed it. Let's see, calendars. Let's say, wait, hold on. Go high level. How confirm calendar appointments. When an appointment is booked with the unconfirmed status, sends immediately to appointment when the book is the confirmed status or when the appointment status is updated to confirmed. So in calendar, go back. Actually, it probably would be under, we got sales dashboard. Very, very nice. So what that means, availability. Kind of want to auto confirm them. You know what I'll do? I know what I'll do. Just to make it easy, is just put it in the unconfirmed status. Yeah, that's going to be the easiest. Where do you, okay, wait. Here, calendar. Oh, here we go. Appointments. Yeah, see, unconfirmed. So if I confirm it, no, it's confirmed. It's confirmed. So update. So the business owner has to confirm. Okay, so that technically should have triggered the email notification then, which that may not be too bad actually. I used the same email. I hope I'm not. No, I'm not getting spammed. I'm not in the spam box yet. That's a whole nother thing. View consent, view details, notes, it's confirmed. I kind of wanted to auto confirm. Maybe this. Oh, yeah, because I technically wanted to confirm because then it would show on the calendar. There it is. New feature currently available to manually confirm appointments. Go to the calendar and turn off calendar settings. Turn off in the meeting options. Once disabled, where's that setting? Ah, forms and auto. Okay, cool. That's what I want. I just want to auto confirm. Microblading. That's again these little nuances. So notifications. Allow cancel. Okay, wait, where is that? Sign, reschedule, send reschedule link. Don't look busy. Service details. Customizations. Did they take away that feature? Okay, wait. Description setting, allow staff to book. Okay, that's cool. Notifications. There's the confirm. Because technically it should have sent it off confirmed. I'll allow rescheduling, allow to cancel. They updated it, so pre-populate, do a consent box, default message, auto confirm new appointments. Yeah, so it's set to auto confirm too. Okay, I'll troubleshoot that later. I could just no, because I like to do it from the calendar booking page. This is one less thing for the automation to do, anyways, because then you don't have to pull that information in, and it adds a special. So like, yeah, here, notify, send it to the contact, not assigned user. Microblading appointment confirmed. Hey, John, microblading. All right, here's the address. Here's that. From my name, from my email. Test. Let's test it. Signed user and emails. Okay, send. Save. Technically, it's set up right. I'll do a little more testing later, but that's good enough for right now. We'll call it right here. And it'll also notify. Actually, it notifies the team in app here, so I don't have to do that in automation. So technically, the user got 2 notifications. So if we go back and the automations, this calendar booking one, we could actually remove this one right here. So that it makes it very easy. It's going to notify the team member anyways. So that's pretty cool. Cool. All right, let's just review what we've done. Awesome. We've created a snapshot sub account that's specifically for demoing this whole website and everything. So we have a nice website already set up. Boom. Nice, beautiful website, 1-page landing page, has all the information the business owner or leads need to make a decision. They have a link to book services, which is dope. They can choose any of the services, nice images, and then they can book. I just want to set another one, microblading. Let's do another one. Cunha test 2. This is going to be a brand new contact. 423. Email. If you add a +1, you can use the same email, and then just helps for debugging. Message 2. Confirm. That really doesn't matter. Schedule. So technically, and then I really like GoHighLevel because it has this feature right here for the user to add it. That's super handy. Okay, cool. They could click here, go back to the main website. That's done. And then here, if I go to contacts, I should see 2 contacts, Cunha test 1 and 2. I should see 2 in the pipeline under calendar booked. That's beautiful. Appointment 1 and 2, we have $800 in the leads. I still didn't get that confirmation email. So I do have to debug that. I'm not getting the calendar booking confirmations. So like if I go calendar, appointments, they're both confirmed, but it didn't send me the confirmation. So I will have to troubleshoot that. So awesome. And Joseph, we got to answer your question too. And brother Vince, you're just hanging out. We're doing a whole, this is like a whole series where I'm literally building a whole sub account from scratch. And so we just finished the website. We just did the testing. We have 2 automations. When the user fills out the form on the website, when they do calendar book, the website form is very simple. It just creates an opportunity, sends an email confirmation, then sends a notification to the team. And then after that, calendar booking, and it just pretty much updates the opportunity. Super simple. So that's it. That's a good work time. Good work sprint. I appreciate each and every one of you for taking time to learn GoHighLevel with me. Please like and subscribe. I'm going to keep doing this series. You'll find this in the YouTube channel under the live tab, so you can watch more of these. And tonight at 7, I got to prepare. We're going to do, actually, just to show you guys, every night, I'm still committing to this because I learn more about AI. It helps me keep up to date with AI. Tonight, we're going to have our live stream. I do it every night, 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time for 1 hour, Monday through Friday. Tonight, we're going to talk about make money with AI, which pretty much is, I'm going to introduce GoHighLevel and pretty much this demo, and then talk about AI chatbots and AI voice receptionists, so you don't want to miss that. And then all of these, this whole series is saved, library, and then I'll do one little sponsor post. all this is a long three, right? So you can see here, this is part one, this is part two. I'm now recording part three. So you can see from scratch, it's not a tutorial. You're just kind of watching me, my thought process on how I build GoHighLevel accounts, but you'll learn a ton along the way. And then lastly, for everyone that wants more education and learning, highly recommend sign up for the AI Mastermind community. Link is in the bio as well too. And this is where I have classes on. We have our 30-day AI challenge. I'm building that out as well too. We'll have GoHighLevel in here too. And then we have our AI mastermind. So lots we're building. This will be the one community where I'm just pushing everything and saving. We're also going to add a Notion tutorial in there as well. So I'm grateful for each and every one of you. I hope you all have a blessed day. And hopefully I'll see you guys tonight for our live AI meetup. So have a blessed day. Thank you so much, Joseph and Vince and Josh, everyone for showing up. I appreciate each and every one of you.